Hey guys, it's me Jace, and I'm back with a tutorial for a cute bracelet that is called Jupiter. Okay, Jupiter was created by the fabulous late Luma. Okay, you can actually look at it this way. It looks like a J. Cha-cha, cha-cha. Okay, that's why maybe it's called Jupiter. Okay, anyway, this bracelet I like a lot because it looks very masculine. In a way, I think it works well for guys. I tried it with flat bands. It's okay, but I think somehow it shows the other parts, which I don't know if you like it that way. I don't like it very much if they're showing it that way, so I think I'm gonna be making it with limited edition bands, or don't use dual layer. You can use opaque and also the other jelly bands and metallic bands. I think they will look better. But I guess it depends on you. It depends if you want a different dimension to show when you make this bracelet. But I like it a lot. You guys ought to make it. Okay, so this is Jupiter by Late Luma, and I will teach you how to make it now. Okay, so for the pattern, what will happen is that you will start with the pattern that you use for the J first. Okay, and then you will add the pattern that goes in between the J's. So you start first with the pattern for the J. So you get your cap bands, you place one cap band on your hook. Okay, and for this I'll be using my neon pack. So I am going to go and use random neon colors for my three colors, for my three bands, and I need three bands now to put together. So I will get my yellow, my green I'm just kidding, my yellow, my green, and orange, I guess. And we place all three bands. You can place different colors, it's up to you. Okay, it really is up to you. Just place them on that, place that cap band on those three bands, and just keep the order. Actually, it's better if you use different colors because you'll be able to keep the order. Sometimes if you don't, it gets confused. Okay, then you place it back on the hook. Okay, that's how it starts. Okay, and then you will now get the color that you will use for the in-betweens, which I will use pearl white for. Now I'll get my first one, and this is just like the Lorax. You unloop these three on it, and then you will reclaim the first two closest to the hook. So you put back those two. Oops, sorry, those have to go under. There you go. Yeah. Okay, let me repeat that because you might have gotten confused. Okay, so we unloop the three bands. Okay, you just hold this here, and then you will reclaim the first two closest to the hook. There. Okay, so the white stays there, and then you close it. Then you get the second white, and then you unloop these three again. And then you pull this back as well, and then you reclaim the one closest to the hook, which is the neon green, the neon yellow rather, and then you close it. Then you get one last white, and you unloop these two, and then you close it. You close it. Okay, I strongly suggest that you use a double tipped hook because we will be sliding it back and forth, and that will help us with the design to make it faster. So from here, once you've completed that, you will go to the other side and other end of the hook, slide that entire thing to the other side, turn it around, and you will now hold down these first three, and you will unloop the three whites, or whatever color you're using. You unloop. There. Let's remove that. It's bothering me. There you go. Okay? That's why the order is very important. And now you have those. Ta-ta! You will now get the next three colors that you want to use. So the next three that I have are purple, or how many colors are these neon stuff anyway? So you got your purple, your pink, and there's nothing else. There's orange, and then green and yellow, purple. Oh, There's not many choices. Oh well, I guess let's just get green. Let's make green the middle all the time so that there's a uniform color there. Okay, so the green will always be in the middle. So you get those three and place them there in the same order. I mean, not the same order, but the order that you want, with the green in the middle so that it's the same as this. Then you unloop all four bands. All four. Okay, just keep the order. There. And then you close. Ta-da! And then you will repeat the steps that you did for the white part. Okay? So you get your white. You get your white. Place it on your hook. Unloop these three. And then you will reclaim the first two closest to the hook. Reclaim. Ta-ta! And then you close it. Then you get your second white and unloop these three. And then you reclaim the pink again, the first band closest to the hook. Ta-ta! And then you close. And lastly, you will unloop these two. So you unloop the two bands. And then you close. And you're done with the second segment. Okay? And now, you will slide to the other end again. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Okay. I'm so insane. Anyway. There. And then, I'm just trying to fix this. Why is it like that? Why is it twisted? Wait, let me just fix something. Oh, this is the cap band. No, it's not the cap bands. Why is it the other way? Hold on, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out something. Why is it now confused? Oh, it's because it slid down. You're supposed to be there. Okay, there we go. Just fixing it. Just got twisted. Just got twisted. Okay. Okay, sorry. That's sorry for my OC-ness. I'm getting my OC stuff again. Getting bothered by the sequence of the bands. I just cannot help it. It's me. Okay. So there. So now, sorry, we were here. This is what we finished with. Okay, so that you don't get confused. So this is how we finished earlier. You will now slide it to the other end of the hook and repeat the step we just did earlier. You will unloop these three white bands, or whatever color you're using, over. Like that. See? And now you will get your next color, which are the yellow, the green, and the orange again. Same as this. Same as that. Okay, so you go and place it there again and unloop the four bands. Loop the four. And then you close it. See? Ta-da! So you do not get confused where you add these bands. You would always add it on the opposite side. So earlier we did it on this side. So now we're working on this side. So wherever you see these three curls, it means you're supposed to work on the other side. So now we're working on the left side. So we get our first white. Unloop the first three again. And reclaim the first two closest to the hook. Ta-ta! Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to organize and then close. Stay there. There. Get your second white. And then loop the three bands. And then reclaim the first. And then you close. And then you get your third. And unloop these two. And then you close. See? And now you push to the other end. Hold down these three and unloop these three again. 1, 2, and 3. Ta-ta! Then you will get the next color again, which are your violet, green, and pink. And place them on the hook. And unloop these 4. And then you close. And then your next section again. Ta-ta! Isn't that easy? It looks wonderful. See? Ah, very interesting color layout. I don't like it. I hate it, but it's okay. I'm just not the kiddie color thing. But oh, sorry kids, I know you're gonna love this, but I guess I'm just too old for this color anyway. But let's continue. So white, and then unloop the 3, and then reclaim the first 2 next to the hook, and then you close. Get another white, unloop these 3, and reclaim the purple closest to the hook, and then you close. And one last white. You unloop the 2, and then you close. And then from here we will push to the other end again. Dun, 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 dun. And then we will unloop the 3 bands over, there. And then you get your next 3 colors again, which is the orange, green, and yellow. And yellow. Place it on your hook and unloop the 4 bands. And then you close. And you start over with the white again. See? So I actually like it. I think the design is beautiful. It's a beautiful design. Light Luma is such a genius. I wish I could think of all of these designs. Ah, see? Well, let's do it one last time and then I shall leave you on your own. And I think you can figure it out. So unloop those 3 on the first. Reclaim the 2 closest to the hook. And then you close. Next white. Unloop these 3. Reclaim the band closest to the hook, and then you close. And you get your last white. Unloop those 2, and then you close. Ta-ta! And then you turn around and push to the other end. Hold down those neons and unloop the next 3. Ta-ta! Then you get your next color again. Okay, there. Okay, so that is your Jupiter. And once you're done, you can just place your single band here and clip it. And that's your bracelet. Okay, so this is the Jupiter bracelet by Late Loomer, and when you make the bracelet, please don't forget to hashtag Jace Alvarez Jupiter bracelet and Late Loomer because she would love to see your renditions. I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye!